Hello everyone. 2 weeks to go. It's Sunday the 20th of May. My exams start on the 4th of June, which is really terrifying given the amount we need to know. Now you can actually see some of it behind me here, but I just thought I'd take a few minutes just to show you what I've kind of been up to. As I said in a previous video, what I like to do is draw things and learn through Anki, which is what I've been doing. I went to an anatomy revision day put on by the Surgical Society yesterday, which was really good. And yes, I'm now going to elaborate a bit more on what I've been doing. Enjoy this view of the palm of my hand. For the big reveal, there we go, anticlimactic focus delay. This is basically what I've been doing with my time. Apologies for the state of my bedroom, it's a bit untidy, but yeah, this revision has kind of overtaken the walls of my room. There's more over here as well. So let's have a bit of a tour of the wall of insanity. I tried to keep things at the start in some sort of reasonable order or, organisation, but they're not. We've got the two hands. Those are tracings of my own hands, by the way. This is just lots of notes on the kidney. We've got the great saphenous vein and the small saphenous vein. What's that? That's all lungs up there. We've got some stomach. This is mostly block 1 stuff, actually. So we've got things like chronic metabolic disease. This is a lot of biology basics. We've got the Krebs cycle, electron transport chain, things like that. The other important thing is if I have something additional that I need to remember that isn't on here, I will normally pop it on one of these pads, like sticky notes, so like how H. pylori ulcers form and things like that. I've got some stuff on the ECG, how to interpret them, some common pathophysiology, the rules of the brainstem, brachial plexus here. This is more just cranial nerves, eyes, all the different visual deficits depending on where the lesion is. Just lots of stuff. Cavernous sinus, brainstem blood supply here, circle of Willis. So what I tried to do here was I started with this head up here which has the pharynx and larynx, and I tried to build kind of from the head down and add structures as I went along. So I've got the axilla, the compartments of the arm, and the muscles, their supplies, surgical incisions, things like that. Got some heart stuff here, so kind of arteries and general structure, some of the embryology, formation of the septum. Yeah, this is all just cardiac embryology. More heart stuff. This is pharmacology up here, muscle action. This is kind of liver stuff down here. I actually need to add something else on here. This is the renin, angiotensin, aldosterone cycle. What's this? This is thyroid hormones. And a lot of these are just drawings. This is the back of my door now. Drawings that I'd done before. When you've seen me drawing in videos, I didn't redo these when I was going through my revision. These are just drawings that I already had. This is quite a colourful one. So here's a bit of a neuro area. So we've got the basal ganglia, epilepsy here. Is all the spinal tracts. So we've got the dorsal column pathway here, spinothalamic tract, corticospinal. So this is your motor output. Different bones of the skull, the ventricular system. We've got some. This is just kind of general anatomy. The inguinal canal here, which took me ages to get my head around. Even though it's a simple concept and we were taught it in block 1, it's taken me forever to really get used to it. This is more dementia and more pharmacology. Thank you so much, by the way, to everyone who entered the book giveaway. This is going to hurt. The winner, Tendo. I've contacted you privately and I will get the book sent to you as soon as I can, but thank you everyone who entered. I'm pleased we were able to do that because books, I want to do kind of more discussion of medical books here on the channel. Obviously that will have to wait until after my exams, and a thought that has been really creeping with me is I have 2 weeks left. If I don't pass the exams, well, if I don't pass the written, say, I'm fairly confident at the moment that I can pass the OSCEs, because I think most people pass the OSCEs without too much trouble if truth was known. There's then a few more weeks until the resit. Personally, I'm okay with having to take the resits, assuming that I then pass. Like, pride, is one thing. It's not a great situation, but if it came down to it and I passed on the resits, that would be fantastic. If I then failed the resits, there's a very, very good chance that I'd be kind of out of medicine in the UK forever, because once you've failed out of med school, you're pretty much blacklisted as far as I'm aware, and so I'd have to pick something else to do. And in that case, I don't know what would happen to this channel, because obviously it's based very much on this progression through medical school, so that could be really hyper embarrassing, and it's actually a pretty good motivation for me to keep my head down and keep studying. So 2 weeks to go, guys. I probably won't be doing another one of these until after at least my writtens, so that's 2 weeks from now. But thank you all so much for the continued support. I hope you're all continuing to enjoy the channel, and assuming everything goes well, I will have a ton of content to pump out over the summer, and I'm really looking forward to the opportunity to make some of that. So take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye.